Things may be tough now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, if that's the light at the end of the tunnel, as they ask, will you proceed to turn back? I am definitely turning back. Anyhow, original post credit to Official Sabers Pro over on Instagram, and of course, may the Force be with you always. Imagine if after Vader said,
Obi-wan never told you what happened to your father.
Luke responded, he told me he was a whiny little that cried about sand. Yeah, I think Brick Mafia, the OP over on Threads caption, cooked him, is definitely the best response. Anyhow, may the Force be with you always. So I've made this joke before, the barbecue Anakin joke, but yeah, come on. This is a really good version of it. How am I going to explain this to your son? How did my father die? Barbecue accident. But yeah, it's a good joke. It holds up. Anakin definitely had a barbecue accident from a certain point of view. Anyhow, original post credit to Star Wars FP1 over on Threads. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Then you are blind. What have I done? Okay, that's good. Imagine if that's all it took to prevent Anakin from falling to the dark side. A vision checkup. Obviously, no. But it's funny nevertheless. Anyhow, original post credit to Darth Vader Memes IG over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. You know he gets this from your side of the family. Okay, this is just a cute drawing. Baby Kylo instead of baby Ben. But yeah, it is technically from Leia's side of the family. Though, don't forget Han, you're a scoundrel as well. Anyhow, original post credit to Darth Vader Memes IG over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. Hey Grievous, why can't Jedi email photos? Why? Because attachments are forbidden. Good God, Anakin. Okay, that's a good joke. Except for one thing. Would Anakin tell that joke? Yeah, I think he would. Original post credit to David Leavitt over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. So I'm not going to read every piece of text on this post, but yeah, a trench run through a simulated Death Star would be pretty cool, but I don't think the Rebels would win in that case because the Borg would identify the flaw in the Death Star and make a counter to it to prevent it from exploding that way. I'm just saying, not impossible, but the Borg would make it a lot harder, and it was already hard to begin with. Anyhow, original post credit to Skullfy75 on Threads and Lena Whitaker 1 also on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. Are you my real dad? I wish I could say I was. Your mom was smoking hot, so was your dad the last time I saw him. Yeah, Anakin was definitely, literally smoking hot at the time. It was also a bit crispy as well. Anyhow, original post credited to Aspiandin over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. Annie, oh my goodness, you've grown. There are times, especially with cartoons, sometimes that's actually how they treat characters growing up. Anyhow, original post credit to Star Wars FP1 over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. How you see Palpatine versus how Palpatine sees you. Yeah, that is something to actually wonder. Does Palpatine, can he actually see with his hood down like that? He's probably just using the Force. Anyhow, original post credit to Star Wars FP1 over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. Bop it, twist it, turn it, do it. That's good. That is really good. Anyhow, original post credit to Sequel Mum over on Threads. and of course, may the Force be with you always. OP is right, this is a classic. And transforming it into a classroom environment fits very nicely and makes it even funnier. So, original post-credit to Nat Leslie Hedlinko on Threads, and original poster credit to The Funny Side of the Force over on Facebook, and of course, may the Force be with you always. Fun fact, Torgrutas are capable of echolocation. That is a Class A pun, so OOP, original poster credit to Echo Coyote over on Tumblr, and of course, original poster I found this through, credit to Star Wars FP1 over on Threads. And of course, may the Force be with you always. Explain a film plot badly. Man murders co-workers after he's denied a promotion. Yep, that is the best way of describing badly the plot of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Original post is credited to Star Wars FP1 over on Threads, and of course, may the Force be with you always. Thanks for checking in, Mr. Skywalker, though we did have to downgrade your room. Why is that? The other room was a master suite. I can hear Battle of Heroes in this picture. OP, you are correct. Plus, that's really bad customer service as well. Anakin in that case would be rightfully angry. Anyhow, original post credit to Jago Supreme over on Threads, and of course, may the Force be with you always. This is what it's like when any new genre show comes out, not just Star Wars. The first image in this meme, the story breaks canon. Yeah, a lot of people will try to diss a new piece of Star Wars, Star Trek, doesn't matter, by citing it doesn't fit into canon anymore, or somehow breaks it, which a lot of times it is actually more faithful than what they are imagining, or it doesn't matter because it's just a good story, or maybe a different continuity or timeline, depends on the show. Then the second one shows, I don't think the writing is any good. This is actually probably the one I've seen the most. I think part of it is because there's a lot of bigotry involved with the people who say that, often using bad writing because there's a female main character or a black or Asian, doesn't matter, some form of minority, and too many people, when they don't like something that involves a minority, they automatically claim bad writing. Well, newsflash, not everything involving a minority means it has bad writing. And then the last one I think is actually maybe the most revealing. The person lashing out saying quit having fun, which boils down to they see people enjoying something they don't enjoy. Whether it's because they're a bigot, or maybe they have low self-esteem, or maybe they just outgrew the franchise, or just no longer appeals to them. And instead of moving on, finding something else to enjoy and watch, they have to lash out and attack those who are enjoying it. It must be very exhausting to be those people. Some of them clearly just need some mental health help, but some people, they need a lot more help than just a good counselor. I know I've gotten a bit philosophical, but this meme really does demonstrate a fundamental problem. Most fans of Star Wars, Star Trek, doesn't matter, enjoy what they watch. They may not like everything 100%, but they enjoy it. But there's always going to be the few who can't enjoy it and are going to find any reason possible to lash out, to release their frustration, their anger. Sometimes it's going to be healthy, maybe go to a rage room, but a lot of the times they're attacking people for liking it, or attacking the writers and directors, and that is never okay. So original post is credited to Attack of the Tom over on Threads, and of course, may the Force be with you always. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. You can also stay up to date on my content by following me on social media. I have a link tree down in the description which has all my social media links on it. Additionally, if you would like to support the channel, you can become a channel member and get early access to all my videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you always.